Hi everybody, it's Denise Cox here with Birdsnest Designs. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Canada and I'm so happy to be here today for Tutorial Tuesday. Today I want to share with you our very first Christmas card of the season. I know some of you might be thinking it's too early, but I don't think it's ever too early to start your Christmas cards. So what do you guys think? Too early or not? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to see what you're thinking. Do you think I'm off my rocker? It's not even October yet. So, earlier today, I sent out a newsletter for the end of September. I quickly want to go over a few of the things that were on there just so I make sure everybody knows. Oh, so far you guys all agreed. Never too late, too early. Awesome. Okay, so today is the 28th of September already, which means there are only 2 more days for celebration. Okay, so if there's any of those freebies that you wanted to add to your collections, then be sure to place your order before the 30th, which is Thursday, okay? Remember, if you order it on my September host code, then you also qualify to get that free Expressions in Ink ephemera pack as a thank you from me. So anything like that, make sure you place the order so you should get your celebration. The other thing was the join offer. If you want to become a member of my Birdsnest Stampers, then there's that special offer that Celebration has on right now. So that also ends September 30th. The other thing for sure to mention is the cutest Halloween class to go. Deadline to register for that is tomorrow. So make sure that you check that out. And if it's something you're interested in, please let me know so I can get everything ordered tomorrow night to make sure that it's here in plenty of time to get your Halloween crafting done. All of the details for that class are in the newsletter, which will be in your inbox if you're a subscriber to my newsletter, or if you scroll down a bit on my page here, you'll see the September newsletter and you can click on it there. All right, so I have some fun and exciting stuff to share with you guys coming up. Like I said, tonight is the first Christmas card of the season, and don't worry, we have lots still to come. So I have a series of 6 Christmas classes that I'm going to roll out. There's going to be one every 2 weeks. You're going to have lots of options to choose from. You will know in advance a few of them. Okay, so I won't just show you one and then make you wait. You don't have to register for them all, only the ones that appeal to you, but just watch for that because the first one will be coming out real soon. I'm super excited for Christmas crafting this year because we have so many awesome options. And this year more than ever, I really want to spread some Christmas cheer and send out all kinds of fun Christmas cards. So I hope that you're on board with me with that and excited to get started on your Christmas crafting too. So before we go any further and ramble on anymore, I'm going to flip the camera down to my desk and we're going to make our very first Christmas card. All right, so tonight we are going to make a card using the awesome Gingerbread and Peppermint product suite. I love this set. What do you guys think? Is this one on your radar too? I really think that it's gorgeous, it's super fun, and it's a little different, which is always nice. So this suite can be found, just trying to find it here in my catalogs, of course it fell off. This suite can be found on page 8. So it's a Gingerbread and Peppermint suite. Comes with all these awesome goodies, okay? And trust me, they are all amazing. So as I'm sitting here ready to start making this card, I realized that I didn't do the draw for sharing the video. So when I'm done making the card, I will flip it back and we'll do the draw. In the meantime, remember to share tonight's video so you can get entered to next week's draw. Alrighty, so the card we're going to create is this super fun Happy Holidays. The tray full of cookies and Christmas delight. This card uses these beautiful dies. So this is the inside and this is the outside, and I'll show you that a little bit later here. We're going to use the sentiment from the stamp set. We're also going to use bits and pieces of the Memories and More pack. So check out these cool little cooling racks already cut out for you. We've got black ones and silver ones. What are you guys thinking of this suite so far? I love it. So these are found in the Memories and More card pack. We're going to use some of those. We're also going to use some of the metallic pearls in silver and an early espresso ink pad. We're going to use some of the paper from the Gingerbread and Peppermint DSP as well. All right, so let's get started. I need my adhesive. Okay, so to start with, I have a Real Red card base. So regular card base, which is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. So I'm gonna go ahead and fold that, and I'm gonna score. Okay. And of course we've got an insert for the inside, so let me go ahead and just tuck that in. I don't want to attach it yet because I'm going to do some stamping. Here is one sheet from the Designer Series paper. So this is one side, and then we've got some pretty stripes on the back. I'm going to opt for this because to me it looks like cookie decoration. And that's just cut to 4 by 5 1/4. So I'll put a little bit of adhesive on there. All right, so then I've got some Old Olive. Now, Real Red and Old Olive are an amazing combination for Christmas. I love it. They're nice and bright and cheerful. Bye, Joanne. Thanks for stopping in while you could. Okay, so Old Olive, and then this is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. Basic white is 3 by 4, and I'm going to go ahead and attach that to the green. And then I'm going to use some dimensionals on the back of the green. So I'm going to put one in each corner, one in the middle. And we'll just take those off. Oh goodness. Okay. So I'm going to just stick that right in the center of the card. So just creating that nice tray for our cookies. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is take one of these cooling racks. I just love these. So I'm going to use the silver one. And I want it on an angle on my card, as you can see here. So I am going to just trim off one edge. So I'm just going to use my scissors. Now these you only get, I can't remember if it's 6 or 8 in a pack. So if you want to save them, a nice trick too is that you can just snip them in half and put a half a cooling rack on your project. And then you would get twice the use. So for tonight, I am just going to, let me just see how I'm going to do this here. This way, and I'm just going to cut off one corner. And then when I position it onto my card, I'm going to line it up with the green and give it that nice fun look. Okay, so that's done. I'm going to set this aside. Now I haven't glued that down because I'm going to keep it in place another way. So we'll just keep that over there for now. So I was showing you these gorgeous dies, right? Now I've gone ahead and cut these ahead of time only because when I use my stamp cut and emboss machine on my desk, it wiggles the camera so much and I probably make you guys a little seasick. So I've gone ahead and I've cut them ahead of time. So we've got, there should be a bell here somewhere. We've got the bell, a star, and a snowflake. And where is my ornament? Somewhere here there was an ornament. Okay, well, it may pop up. But I was going to just show you, I was going to take a piece of Real Red and just put these on so you can see them real close. So see how intricate those dies are? Aren't they gorgeous? And those cut out with one wind through on my stamp cut and emboss machine, and they popped right out using my foam and the die brush over top, and all those little pieces popped out. So it cut like a dream. So don't be intimidated by all those little intricate pieces. Okay, so for the other piece, I cut out the background. Oops. So you can see here, there's the intricate here, and then there is the background. Okay, so I went ahead and I cut all these background shapes out of the lovely 6x6 craft paper. So this isn't crumb cake or a regular cardstock. This is an actual craft paper. So I've gone ahead and I've cut that out in the coordinating shapes. So we've got the star and the snowflake and the bell. And somewhere I am going to find that ornament, or I'm going to be improvising. Okay. Make sure it's not stuck anywhere. I'm going to tip my computer. Okay, well, it'll turn up somewhere, I'm sure. Now, if you guys can see it on my desk and I'm just missing it, leave me a comment because that wouldn't surprise me. All right, so now to adhere the white to the craft paper, I'm going to use my silicone mat. And I used this earlier today and I didn't wipe it off, so I'm just going to turn it over. And I'm going to use my multi-purpose glue, and I'm pretty sure I've shown you guys this trick before. I'm just going to put a dab of glue in the corner here. I've got a sponge that I've dedicated to be my glue sponge. Okay. Now I miss, oh, there's the snowflake. I thought I'm missing the snowflake now too, for goodness sake. Okay, so we're just gonna dab some glue onto our sponge. We're gonna flip the ornaments or the die cuts over, and we're just gonna dab the glue. Oops. You wanna try not to let them move too much because then the glue will get on the front side. Okay, so now that's nice and glued up. And we're just going to take the coordinating crumb cake or craft paper and attach this like that. Okay, so look at how fun that is. It's like a cookie that's just been iced perfectly, right? I love this. It's so much fun to make. Okay, now we'll do the snowflake. Same thing. We'll attach this guy here. And you get a nice even, every piece glued down when you do the sponging technique. Okay, so there's the snowflake cookie. And then we'll do the star. I think there's probably enough glue on this mat. I don't really need too much. Okay, and we'll attach the star. Okay, I'm just going to move this out of the way so we can make the rest of the card. Okay, so let's bring this back. So we're going to hold this in place here. Oops. And then on our green strip, so this is Old Olive as well, and it's just a 1/4 inch thick strip. And I've got Happy Holidays from the Frosted Gingerbread stamp set. It's a really fun font they've chosen too. I quite like that. So with some early espresso ink, I'm just gonna stamp this. I want it to be a little bit more towards the right. Okay. So we've got Happy Holidays. And then I'm going to trim this so it fits the same width as our green paper here. So I'm just going to hold it in place. Now, if I wanted to do this and when I had thought of it sooner, I would have just trimmed it down to 3 inches or 3 1/4 inches with my paper trimmer, but I haven't done that. So here we go. All right. So that's in place. We're going to stick some dimensionals on the back. Okay. And these dimensionals are going to be a double duty because they are not only going to pop up the sentiment, but they're also going to start to attach to adhere our cooling rack. So I've got it in place where I want it. I've got the dimensionals ready to go. I'm just going to hold this down and stick this across, making sure that it's catching my cooling rack. So there, that is nice and glued down. It's not going to fall off. Neither is this. Everything's good. Still no ornament. Okay. I keep hoping it's going to show up. All right. So now that we've got that, what we need to do now is, okay, I got glue when I flipped that over. I got a lot of glue on my grid paper, so let's just do this before I wreck the card completely. All right, there we go. So we've got all our pieces. Take one more look for that. Oh, look what I found. There's the ornament. Okay, so before we get too far, because I do want to put that little guy on my card. It had fallen on the floor. I'm sure I'm not the only one that happens to. Has it happened to you guys before? Where you know you cut something out and you just can't find it, and the next thing you know, it's on the floor beside you or on your lap or somewhere crazy. Okay, so let's put that down. Okay, now we have all our pieces. Okay, so dimensionals again. We always need lots of bump ups. And we're going to start putting our cookies on. So I'm going to put our snowflake cookie. It happens to me all the time too, Carol. Okay, so we're going to stick one cookie up here. And then I'm going to use my ornament cookie, and I'm going to use this as kind of a positioning because I want it to overlap the sentiment here. So I'm going to use this. If you can see that, the tip of the ornament is going to fit right in between the H and the L. So it's nicely layered over, but not hiding any of the sentiment. Okay, and then we're going to take the bell. Stuck to your sleeve. I was wondering if that's where this one was today. Okay, so here's the bell, and I'm going to just tuck that in behind the ornament, kind of an angle, because cookies are never going to just be all in a row. So there we have some really fun cookies, right? Now, to finish them off, I don't know how many of you can relate to this, but I remember being at my grandma's house and seeing this beautiful tray of cookies. These nice silver decorations on them. And you know you have to have one with decorations, and then you bite into it and it feels like it's going to break your teeth. How many of you have done that? Because that's what this reminds me of. Those hard little silver candies. So anyway, I had to put them on my cookie just because it made me smile. So we're just going to decorate these cookies with some metallic silver dots. And I love that. You could use red rhinestones, you could use gold. Really, you could use whatever you want. But for me, like I said, the silver just made me laugh because it made me think of those cookies. And those, I don't even know what those decorations were called, but they were hard. So I'll just decorate up some of these cookies. However, oops. All right, so what do you guys think? Isn't that adorable? Can you see those little silver candies on there? Okay, so of course we need to do something on the inside. So, like I said, I tucked this one inside here. I've got the sentiment. There's some really cute ones in this stamp set. So I'm using Wishing You a Merry Christmas. We've also got You're the Icing to My Gingerbread. How cute is that? And then Sending You Peppermint Kisses. So using the Early Espresso ink again, I'm just going to stamp Sending You Peppermint. Oh, well, I thought I was using Wish You a Merry Christmas, but no, you know what? Peppermint Kisses doesn't really match with my gingerbread cookies, so bear with me. I'm going to get the proper stamp out. that on a block. Okay, and then we're going to take our final cookie, this little star, and we're going to attach that to the inside of the card. And then we'll attach the whole thing on the inside. All right, first Christmas card of the season complete. Thank you guys for being here with me to witness this very first Christmas card, and I hope that you like what you've seen. I hope that you check out the Gingerbread and Peppermint product suite because it's so full of awesome and fun products. Okay, so as promised, I am back to share with you, or to do with you, the draw for last week. Hold on, I'm just trying to grab my draw bin here. Okay, so last week's prize, if you all remember, was the little details embossing folders. Okay, so there's 2 of them in here. You guys can't really see that with the way the light comes, so aren't they cute? All right, so everybody's name is in my cup here. Give it a swirl. Okay. And the winner for that prize is Terry H. So congratulations, Terry. I will pop this in the mail to you. And thank you for sharing my video last week. Now for this week, for anybody who shares my video and shows a little love, is going to get entered to win the Celebration Tidings. This was in last year's mini catalog. So this has all the occasions. It's got Christmas, it's got some fall, it's got some Halloween. It's a gorgeous set, lots of fun borders, and really could make some really cute treat or cards. So I'm excited to see who wins this one. So please share the video, leave a comment. And I really do appreciate all of you guys doing that for me. Again, thank you so much for being here. I hope you liked today's card. Stay tuned for those Christmas classes that are coming soon. And yes, one of them will feature the Gingerbread and Peppermint product suite. So stay tuned for that. And if you guys have any questions or anything else, please let me know. I'm always happy to help. So take care. Have a wonderful night. And thank you again for being here with me for Tutorial Tuesday. We'll see you Friday morning at 10 or next week at 7 on Tuesday. Cheers, everyone.